In materials, we have used EcoPact, also called green concrete. Because of fly ash bricks, the thermal resistance of the building has almost tripled. It reduces the heat from the outside to the inside. We are using recycled steel. That greatly reduces the carbon dioxide emission at the embodied energy level of this house. We are using recycled timber. The method for plaster is not manual plaster, but it is shotcreting, or also called ganiting, and hence it makes the building much stronger. We have used a technique which we call lean cement plaster that again dramatically reduces the quantity of cement required in the building. Here we are at Gratitude Villa. This has been selected as India's first house of tomorrow. It is one of the most sustainable buildings in our country. We have also received an award from the Government of India's Green Building Department, GRIHA, for exemplary performance in sustainable materials and technologies. The third aspect of Gratitude's 9-point recipe is materials and technologies. In materials, we have used EcoPact, which is ACC's product, also called green concrete. In this, we are utilizing the waste of the thermal power plant, which is fly ash. Even in the bricks, we are using fly ash. Because of fly ash bricks, the thermal resistance of the building has almost tripled. The bricks are not just stronger, they are also more perfect in sizes, which reduces the consumption of mortar and plaster. And at the same time, it reduces the heat from the outside to the inside. It increases the time lag that the heat requires to travel from the outside to the inside. The beauty of fly ash is that we have used it not in a standard 9-inch Flemish bond or an English bond, but we have used it in a rat trap bond, which creates an air cavity in the middle of the two leaves. The thickness of the wall still remains 9-inch, which means you're not using more material, but at the same time, you're utilizing the insulating property of air to increase the thermal resistance of the wall. So the wall, which would otherwise have been R2 or R4, has actually gone up to R8 or R10 in certain places because of this aspect of using fly ash bricks and using it in a rat trap bond. In terms of steel, we are using recycled steel. That greatly reduces the carbon dioxide emission at the embodied energy level of this house. In terms of the wood, we are using recycled timber. The glass that we have used is a thermal performance glass, ST167 of Saint-Gobain, which also has heat strengthening properties. Since the wall window ratios of this house do permit it due to the deep balconies, we were able to use this glass and significantly reduce the heat coming in. The method for plaster is not manual plaster, but it is shotcreting, or also called ganiting, which uses pressurized machines to put cement plaster on the walls. This reduces the air bubbles formed in the plaster, and hence it makes the building much stronger and also makes it impervious to water. Similarly, in the roofs, we don't have cement plaster on the underside of the RCC slabs. We have used a technique which we call lean cement plaster, where we put the shuttering on the underside of the RCC slab a little lower than the actual, and we put a lean plaster over that. Over that, we lay the RCC slab, and when we remove the shuttering, with that, the lean cement plaster comes off. Had we used cement plaster, we would have had a ratio of 1:3 or 1:4. In lean cement plaster, we are using a cement sand ratio of 1:10. That again dramatically reduces the quantity of cement required in the building. Because of all these aspects, we were able to drastically reduce the embodied carbon of this building.